I've had a lot of different energy drink things. Got it? Yeah. You good?
Whoa, 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 whoa! That, I think that's shiny. I think that's shiny on the first. I don't know, I'm here, I'm riding on the ceiling. Yes! Very painful, very painful. What are you? What is that? What are those? What is up, freaks and geeks? It's Aedifex, and welcome back to the OCD Dex Challenge. We are back here in Pokemon Crystal. We are at the very end of the game. I've done a little bit of grinding off screen since the last time we have played here. That's kind of why we're starting late. I've got Pokemon that we need to evolve, and I have been grinding it out with them, getting them closer to their evolutions. That way we're not just sitting here grinding and grinding and grinding. Like example, we've got Remoraid here, who evolves at level 25. We've got him at 23 and 24. Once I realized I started getting close, I switched, and our Flaffy, that's going to be our Mega Ampharos, is at level 28, and she evolves at 30. She has the XP share right now, so that's what we're going to go ahead and just keep working on. Everything in the evolution box has been worked on. I try to say worked and working at the same time. We've got a Larvitar that's close to evolving. We've got two Pupitars. I did evolve them off screen, so when we evolve our Larvitar into Pupitar, I do need to go and read that dex entry. I've got a Croconaw that's at 27 or 28, somewhere around there. We've got a Oddish at 20, which evolves into Gloom at 21 for Blossom, and I think that's it. Then from there we have a Sudowoodo egg. I put that up so I didn't accidentally hatch it while running around doing all this. I didn't know how much we had left, so I didn't want to do that off stream. Then we have another egg at the daycare. I don't think it's ready yet, but we need a male and a female Sudowoodo, so hopefully we can get lucky. From there we're going to breed our Chikorita, which we traded from a new game of gold, and get the full evolution line for Chikorita, and that'll take care of all of the starters. And then that is it as far as everything that we can catch and evolve in game. There's some evolutions that are item evolutions, like Slowking, Kingdra, Politoed, Steelix, stuff like that, but we're going to trade those over to my copy of Pokemon Moon, because I have a metric crap ton of battle points from Pokemon Bank that we can just use for those items instead of grinding them out and trying to find them all. So out of the 36 Pokemon that we have left, we only need to take care of 18. The other 18 are evolutions that we have ready to go. That will be item evolutions, so trades and stuff like that. So today we're working on grinding out the last of the Pokemon that we need to evolve. And then maybe if we've got time, we'll go to the Elite Four, take them on with an amulet coin and try to make some money for that Porygon. We're just going to go ahead and jump into the route here on Mount Silver like we've been doing. And XP sharing, everybody. Like I said, it's going to be a little less grindy than it was yesterday because we've got everybody closer to their evolutions off screen, and Typhlosion is actually about to level up again. I think we'll get it with this fight. The last time I said that, it was like 5 or 6 XP away from leveling up, which was ridiculous. The good thing here is Typhlosion can one-shot just about anything on this route. And he gets to level up. Flaffy's getting 486. Flaffy's at level 28 and evolves at 30. And that'll be our second Ampharos, which is going to be our Mega Ampharos. And then from there, we'll work on the Remoraid's. Octillery does have a gender variant. That's why we have 3 Remoraid's. One will be our Living Dex Octillery, and the other 2 will be our gender variants. And right off the bat there, we'll take care of 4 Pokemon. And then we'll get in the box, grab some more that we've been working on, and we'll just go from there. We are on the downhill slope for Pokemon Crystal. We just gotta work on grinding everything out, get everything evolved. I would like to try to finish it today, but realistically we'll be finishing Crystal tomorrow and starting or going back to Alpha Sapphire on Wednesday. So we just run up and down and we get that XP. The only thing is we're gonna run into Polytoads inevitably, which is not terrible. They just don't give very good XP compared to the rest of the Pokemon. So Flamethrower knocks out a Golbat. Not too bad. And 485 again. Let's see how close you are here. 606, so two more fights and we'll get you to level 29. But we're almost there. We can probably go in the cave and flash from Xatu. Just run around here. The only thing we learned last time is Ursaring doesn't show up at night for some reason. So we won't be able to get the very good XP from Ursaring. And we're already halfway through our Flamethrower, so we'll have to get out of here and heal up to restore our moves eventually. Okay, let's do 558, which is better. So they're a little bit stronger. And I don't know if I think the second floor has the same level Pokemon actually, so let's not waste that time. I was thinking maybe they were like a little bit stronger, but they're probably pretty close. So this will get us our next level. I just kind of hate how slow the animations are. They're really not that terrible. It's just when you're grinding and doing nothing but this, it seems to take forever. So that will get us our level 29. So we've almost got our next Ampharos. Then from there we'll work on our Remoraid's to Octilleries. There's Onyx. Onyx is like our Poliwhirls out there, not very good XP, but it's gonna take him out about the same amount of time to run away from it as it is to one-shot it, so we might as well get something for it. Start making our way. Oh, we're gonna run into nothing, of course. I was gonna say we'll start making our way back to the Pokemon Center because we're running out of moves. Golbat is going to be about another 500 XP. I've got 1 Earthquake left and 3 Flamethrowers. Okay, so we'll get out of here. We'll fight whatever we come across. Of course, we'll come across nothing because I said that. Get our moves refilled. The good news is, over in Hoenn, we need 199 total Pokemon, and we already have 70 of them from the couple times that we played, and we did nothing but catch Pokemon. So we're a little over a third of the way done with Hoenn, which is nice because we're already on the 10th of June, and my goal is to try to do a generation a month, and we are a little bit behind. But we are catching up pretty quick. Like I said, there's only 18 Pokemon left. There's 36 total, but 18 of them we're going to trade the moon and evolve with items. So like Polytoad, Steelix, Scissor, stuff like that. So those are ready to go. So as far, I don't want to fly, I want to flash. As far as what's left in the game, there's 18 Pokemon. And we're gonna knock out a lot of them today just by evolving what we have left. So like I said, we should be able to finish today and tomorrow. It kind of depends on how long we're gonna play for. Flamethrower will one-shot you and get another 500 XP. As far as what we're working on right now, we are getting our second Ampharos for Mega Ampharos. Then we'll work on our Octillery gender variants. And then we've got some Pupitars to go to Tyranitar, Larvitar to be our living Pupitar, a Oddish to go into a Gloom for Blossom, and then Crocodile for Alligator. And then we'll work on our Sudowoodo eggs because we need gender variants. We have a male, which is the one that we caught. Then we have an egg right now, which I don't know what it is. And then we have Sudowoodo in the daycare, which hopefully we have an egg ready to go. But I need a male and a female. Or 2 females, because we have a male. Fluffy is evolving! There we go. So that's going to be our second Ampharos. Which we can change sprite to the Mega. So we have our Mega Ampharos, which means we are now hunting Octilleries. Changed out. Purple sprite. And then that will actually get us to change our counts. So that goes down to 675 Pokemon remaining, which means we are at 451 Pokemon for the OCD Dex Challenge. And congratulations, your Flaffy evolved into Ampharos. Very nice. Trying to learn Thunder Punch. Yes, we will definitely learn that. Good tackle. Okay, so we're going to take this XP share off of you. And we'll give it to our first Octillery, our first Remoraid, which will be an Octillery. Continue the grind. So this will add 3 more Pokemon to the count. Which will be nice because that'll be 4 out of our 18. We got Graveler, which we're just going to hit Earthquake on. And like I said, I'm pretty sure everything in this area we can one-shot. So I know it's not nearly as exciting as getting through the games and doing some of the more crazy hunts. But we do have to catch everything, and that is part of the challenge, is the grind. So we're at the end game here for Crystal. Just working on the little bits of leftovers. And then we'll hop on over to Alpha Sapphire. There's a couple more Pokemon that I need to catch in the wild in Alpha Sapphire. And then we're going to work on evolutions over there, which will be easier because XP share works for the whole party. And then we play through the story 5 times. We got to do the Delta story in Alpha Sapphire, and then we'll start on Mega Ruby for our version exclusives. And then we play through that a few times. That'll be easier than playing through and catching everything. Excuse me, I forgot how to breathe. I still can't believe you're almost done with this game. I know it's been a while. But basically, once we started playing every single day, we grinded out a lot of this game. I think we had a third left, and in a week we got down to 18 Pokemon. So I'm really excited to jump over to a new game, over to Alpha Sapphire. And like I said earlier, because we've jumped into Alpha Sapphire a couple of times, just to change it up, we've already got 70 of the 199 Pokemon over there. So we've got some work done for us. We're going to be playing through the game 5 times, on screen or off. Probably a little bit of both, to be honest. Once I get to certain parts, I will definitely be streaming it. Actually, I'll probably just do it all on screen. Just because I have to get through the story twice on each game in order to get the mega evolutions and the legendaries, because the legendaries have mega evolutions and you can only catch one per game and they can't breed. And then we have to play a total of 5 because Deoxys has 4 forms and we want all 4 forms and a living dex entry. So the copy that we're in will be our odd one out, which will be the 5th one. That'll be our living dex. And then we'll play through Alpha Sapphire twice and Omega Ruby twice, and that'll take care of all of our legendaries 2 times over. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's the only game that we have to do like that, so that's good. And then from there we go to Diamond and Pearl. And we just got our artillery, or I keep calling it artillery because that's what we're trying to get. We just got our Remoraid up to level 24, so we got 1 level to go. And we got our first artillery here. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but you know, that's part of the challenge. And it's the one that we have to play the most, just because basically the Deoxys is the very end of the game, like the post-story stuff. And it has 4 different forms, so we need the 4 forms and the living dex entry. So we're gonna have to blow through the story to get there. So honestly, what I might do is, like, this first week that we play, focus on getting all the evolutions and everything like that we have left in this copy of Alpha Sapphire, and then do the end game, and then we'll do Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire all the way through, and then I might do Diamond and Pearl and then come back to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or I might just grind it out. We'll stick in the games, so you're not able to soft reset to get different forms. No, once you catch it, it's gone. It's only a single encounter. So I can't, like, catch it and then try to do it for a different one. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because it's a legendary Pokemon. So I think technically it's a mythical because it wasn't in the original game, and then they put it in for the remakes. Oh, duh, my bad. No, it's all good. Yeah, no, if it was multiple encounters, we wouldn't have to play that many times. We don't. Well, we'd still only have to play 4 times because, like I said, the legendaries, Latias, Latios, Kyogre, and Groudon all have mega evolutions. Remoraid grew to level 25. Remoraid is evolving. There we go. So that's going to take care of our first Octillery, which is really nice because you can't catch Remoraid or Octillery in Crystal. We had to trade from Gold. So that's going to take care of our first one here. And that will update everything, actually. We'll go down to 600, close, but not quite. 764 Pokemon remaining, and 542 Pokemon in the OCD Dex count. So that is our living Dex Octillery. Just trying to learn Octazooka. Yes, please. Hey, I just realized Akon is at the end of the month. It is. It's exciting. We'll need an older move to learn Octazooka. Yes, we will. I think Octazooka is a water move. Get rid of Bubble Beam. That is Octillery's signature move. Find out. Well, by looking at Typhlosion. What are you doing? Did you get those days off? I did. Octazooka, I can't look actually, that's weird. Okay, so let's take that item away from you. We'll give it to our level 23 Remoraid. Oops. No, I was able to get those days off. I asked for them like 4 or 5 months ahead of time. I think I asked for them in January. I keep bugging my boss about it and be like, hey, I got those days, right? No one's gonna steal them from me. Because it's already paid for. Alright, so we're gonna flamethrower here. It's gonna be a one-shot. Let's see. We'll grind out these auxiliaries, and then we can go to our Croconon for alligator, or we can do our Pupitars and Pupitars, Tyrannotars. But we're gonna try to evolve everything. We paid for it already for the passes, yes, not for anything else. So yes and no. They're still getting out there, all the food, all the stuff at the place itself, but the actual passes, yes. E. And 24, very nice. I forgot we were that close. My hope is to get us a GoPro before the convention so I can get some footage and stuff like that, but we're already at the 10th, so then rent is right after. I know. Summer is expensive. Okay, so we're already at level 24, which is nice. Get we'll start working on our gender variants for artillery. So that's gonna knock out. This will actually knock out 4 out of our 18 remaining evolutions. Golbat's funny. Just click flamethrower. Tree. Now I have 6 left of. So we've got a little bit of time before we need to go refill our moves. I think we have enough to get through these 2 Pokemon. I don't think Remoraid needs a lot of XP to evolve. Yeah, 665. And our other one has 701. So yeah, like 2 fights each. And we use another flamethrower. We knock out this Golbat. Yeah, like I said, it's not as exciting as going through the story and trying to find everything in the wild, but this is the very end of the game, and that's where the grind is real. Trying to grind out the last of the evolutions and working on eggs and stuff like that. So that's where we're at, and then we will move over to Alpha Sapphire. Most likely Wednesday. Tomorrow I think we'll wrap up whatever's left and do our item evolutions on in Moon. But we should definitely be done by tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting. Can't believe that we've been playing through Crystal all the way through the end so far. And Remoraid is evolving. For some reason I didn't get that notification on my alerts, but thank you very much for the follow, Infernape. It came through on my phone, but not on the screen, so I apologize for that. Remoraid evolved an Octillery, so that's our second Octillery, and we are definitely going to learn Octazooka, just because it's its signature move. Replace our Bubble Beam. And we will take this off of our new Octillery, put it on our Remoraid, and then we'll update our count. Because Octillery does have gender variants, depending on if it's male or female. The little suction cups are different sizes. Like I said, Johto is actually surprisingly... Let me remember how to talk. Johto surprisingly has a lot of the gender variants in it. I think it's got... look, I wrote it down. 44 out of the 96 total. So that gets us up to 453 and got our count down to 763 Pokemon remaining. And then we grind through here and we get our last Octillery, which will get us another addition. And then we can deposit our 4 Pokemon and heal up our Typhlosion. Typhlosion hasn't taken any damage, but we've been using up all his moves, so we're gonna need to go to the center to deposit them in the box anyway. So it's all good. It is really nice having him lead because he can one-shot anything that we run into on this route. And let's go ahead and start heading back because it only needed like 600, I think. That's what we said. We're at 411. Or we'll run into nothing. Come on. Hello. There we go. And it's a Tangelo, which is nice because we can just fire spin or flame wheel. Close but not the same. We flame wheel, we one-shot it, and then we evolve. Ta-da! That's going to take care of our final artillery. Remoraid is evolving, which means we can now start. We'll go ahead and do our Tyrannotars. Because we have Pupatars at level 54, 53, 54. And that'll change our counts. So our count's going to go down to 762. And our count is going to go up to 544. Evolved in an Octillery. Very nice. Trying to learn Octazooka. Yes, we will do that just because we're not going to rob you of your signature move. We'll probably never use it, but you will have it. Alright, so we run into the Pokemon Center. We'll heal up our Typhlosion just to get our moves refilled for free. And we actually filled up box 7, so we're going to go to box 8, deposit our new evolutions, and grab some more. We're going to work on our Typhlosions. Not our Typhlosions, we have Typhlosion. We're going to work on our Tyrannotars next just because those are going to take the longest. So we'll change boxes. Down to box 8. Yes. Oh, okay, now we want to change boxes. We'll save. Before we forget and waste everyone's time, let's get to our Pokemon and take our XP share back. Don't put that in the box. There we go. Okay, so now we get in the box and we're going to deposit our new stuff. We're going to put our new Ampharos. And then we have a female Octillery, which is our living, and then a male and a female. So we have our gender variants covered. We've got 3 Octilleries. And now we switch over to our evolution box, which is 12? It's 12. 11 is our item evolutions, which once we transfer everything, I'll send to Moon, and we'll do the evolutions over there. Let's see. Draw. We're gonna get our Larvitar. We're gonna get our Pupitar. And we're gonna get our other Pupitar. And that'll leave us with an Oddish, Croconaw, and a Totodile. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the egg. That way we can work on that Sudowoodo. And then these 3 evolutions will be replaced by the last 3 evolutions. And we'll be done with all our level up evolutions until we get our Chikorita line. And then we'll have to evolve those. And that's it. So we're looking really good. Let's go ahead and let's see, 53 and 54. I think the female is the one that I wanted to be the Mega. Get a little bit better stats. Okay, so they gain 10,000 XP, 9,000 XP. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's put you up front. So they're level 54 and 53. We don't even need to XP share. We can just have them lead. So we just keep grinding. We're gonna work on Tyranitar, and then our next one will be our Mega Tyranitar. And then we got a Larvitar that needs to be our Pupitar. So let's see, we'll crunch, which might be enough. No, not quite. Tangle is not super beefy. Pupitar is not very strong. Oh, a whole 1 damage. I like how the lingering damage does more than the actual attack. We've said that before, but it's funny every time. Crunch. 972. We need, what, 10,000? So about 10 fights, which isn't terrible. Rock Slide's gonna be resisted, so it's just better to double crunch. Hope it doesn't run. Because Tangelos run for some reason. I thought we were gonna crit. Mega Drain. Which is not gonna be very nice, because we're Rock Dart. Yeah. Jeez! What? And it crit. Okay. That is crazy. Oh. Dude. Go heal you back up. Okay, so that's terrifying. Get bodied by a Tangela, that's funny. Let's actually get inside the cave because we have better fights there. We can kill the Golbats with Rock Slide. Rock Pokemon aren't gonna body us like that. Xatu is gonna flash. Golbats to 500 XP. Be nice. Oh, that was split too, so we'll get better XP from that. So let's Rock Slide. It's not very effective. Earthquake. Super effective. Of course it is. Okay, so maybe we should just lead Typhlosion and do what we've been doing. Just trying to save a little bit of time, but we'll just give you the XP share. Go. We'll just keep feeding Typhlosion then. Good thing is now all of this is going to be helping our egg hatch. We have a Sudowoodo egg because Sudowoodo has gender variants. Hopefully we can get ourselves a female because we need gender variants. If this first one isn't, hopefully our next one is, because the one that we caught was a male. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little Sudowoodo over here since it is an egg that we're working on. I actually love how its sprite doesn't move very much. It's supposed to be a tree. Okay, Onyx is only like 400 something XP, which again, it's a solid okay. So Earthquake. $300, not even 400, jeez. Alright, how are we looking? 91.41, so gonna be a little bit of a grind here, but that's okay. We're almost done. We're at 54.55, so. Let's see if we get 500. We just flamethrower, knock it out. Easy XP. But I wanted to go ahead and get the Typhlosions knocked out because they're going to be the most time consuming. And I think the highest level that we need after that is 30. So that'll be easy to do. Yeah, we need to get our Crocodile to level 30 and our Pupitar to level, or Larvitar to level 30. I think they're both like 27 to 28, somewhere in there. Pretty close. I usually try to stop, 1 or 2 levels before. That way I make sure it's on screen. In the call, and I don't know who it is. I've been getting a lot of those lately. So it's flamethrower, 1 shot, easy. And done. We will be leveling Typhlosion next, so that's good. You really have. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I want to keep checking the XP on Pupitar because then it's just going to make me overthink it. Yeah. Golbats are good at least because they're 1-shots and they're 500 XP, so I'll take them. This is what I was hoping to get with Pupitar because I believe Rock Slide will take care of it. Hey, this one actually left a voicemail. There we go. Typhlosion's getting a level 67. And Pupitar's getting 558 XP. Let's see what you're at. 7128. Put our other one in the front. We can run into, if we keep running into Golbats, then it'll be easy. So we can Rock Slide on the Golbats. There we go. That way we can kind of train both at the same time. It's gonna bite, which isn't really gonna do too much. Unless he crits. Good job. 553. Decent. See, that's what I need to do. I will leave it. As I was saying, it'll get 1,000 XP because XP share splits it in half. But we're still getting outsped because Pupitar is slow. Mean look, so we can't leave, that's fine. I will take that over damage. So we're crawling up there. That's the thing about some of these final evolutions, or these big ones. Takes so long. I think it's sad that Larvitar, the whole Larvitar line is at the very end of the game. Yeah, that it's supposed to be like a pseudo legendary, but still, it's such a cool Pokemon, and you don't get to really use it. You don't get to take it through the gyms with you. You can go fight the Elite Four again, but it's not quite the same. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool to get a Larvitar like mid game. And then you level it up as you go through. That way when you get to your last couple gym battles, you got yourself a dinosaur. Which, that's another thing. The dinosaur made me think of, because we're going to do a dinosaur team for X and Y. My secondary playthroughs where we're just trying to run through, we typically do like a challenge run. We're going to be playing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire so much that if you guys have any team suggestions, we're going to go for it. I'm going to try to use Pokemon I haven't used before. That way I can make it a little bit more interesting, but still get through the game pretty quick. whether it be typings or theme or something like that. They keep mean looking like that. This will be perfect because then we're not taking damage. We keep running into Golbats, which is nice, as we run into an Onyx. Run from you. I think Golbat's like 40%, so almost half of the route's going to be Golbats, which is nice. So we Rock Slide. Infuse Ray. Okay, that's something different. Please don't hurt yourself, Pupitar. It's up to the Lucky Duckies. We did it! Good job, Pupitar. So that's a one-shot. Some decent XP. 510. Let's check on another one. Um, 4482. Okay, so about 8 more fights like this. Which again gets grindy, but at the same time we're working on 2 Pupitars at once now, so save a little bit time overall. Gravelers, we can't knock out Gravelers one shot, so we run. We're just looking for Golbats. I'm the Batman. Got Golduck. Will definitely not be good because we are a rock. Get away from me. Can't escape. Screech. Psych up. Copied my stat changes, but you dropped my defense, so you just hurt yourself, dude. Interesting. Okay, yeah, don't attack me. That's cool. I'm down with this. More crunch should do it. Just need to live. Psych up. Cool. I'm with it. I don't understand the AI sometimes, but, you know, works in my favor, so I won't complain. 159. Had 4,000 something for the other one. The other one's at 54 too, which is nice. We want to get away from the Onyx. We can't one-shot it and it only gives 300 XP, so it's like, why waste the time? Same with the Graveler. Really, I want Golbats. They're easy fights and they're decent XP. Especially when we evolve our second Tyranitar and we don't need a XP share it. Okay, well now that I've said my plan, they're not going to show up. It's usually how this goes. We'll stay closer to the entrance because we are running out of rock slides. Golbat. Okay, so we rock slide, we're halfway through. It's gonna bite. This isn't terrible. Last time it crit though. Crit again. Rock slide is a one shot though. That should be. Okay, there we go. Okay. I can take one more crit from a bite, so stay near the entrance. And Onyx. Okay, not what I needed. So we got about 3,000 XP on our other Pupitar. There we go. So we can keep fighting until we get crit. There we go. But you flinched. And now we're confused. Pupitar, no! Not like this. Lucky Duckies, it's up to you. Good job, Pupitar. She's got this. There we go. Making me nervous though. So we'll go ahead and switch to Typhlosion so we can get this other one evolved. And then we'll heal up. Because he's at like 2,500 at this point. And Typhlosion can one-shot anything on the route, so now we don't have to run from stuff. So this will get it to about 2,000. The only other thing that's going to be pretty grindy is we need to do Togetic, which is a friendship evolution. Because we need to breed our Togetic for a Togepi, because basically we'll lose one, gain one. When Togepi evolves into Togetic, our count won't change, but we need to breed it for a Togepi to replace it. I can't do that in a different game because the Togepi will be born in a different region. And they have to be caught in their native region. So that's the only friendship evolution that we need to do in Crystal. $2,000? 1811. Okay. So we're pretty close to a Typhlosion. Keep calling it Typhlosion. Tyranitar. We have a Typhlosion. Alright, so we just Earthquake on this. There's my headset here. Yeah. So 1,400 even. Because we were at 1811. So 3 fights should do it. So we're at 1,400 XP even. If this is another 411, that'll get us at 989. Yep. The 989, 2 Golbats would be perfect. Somebody? Buddy? Do we have any volunteers? Golbat, there we go. Big flamethrower. We're at 989. This is like 5 something. $558. So, like 430 something. I don't think an Onyx is gonna do it. Or Earthquake. Give it a shot. $324. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. We're like 100 something away. 107. Let's go get healed. Should definitely find a Pokemon on the way. There we go. I was gonna say, the last couple times I've said that, nothing showed up, so. Golbat, which is perfect. It's good XP. Flamethrower. We're gonna get our first dinosaur. 485. Pupitar grew to level 55. Pupitar is evolving. Oh yeah. Ah. Congratulations, your Pupitar evolved in a Tyranitar. Except I'm not pushing a button because I'm trying to move the graphics. Evolved into Tyranitar. There we go. So that means our next one is going to be our Mega Tyranitar. So let's update our counts real quick. That gets us to 761 Pokemon remaining for the non-shiny count here, and 455 total. So we'll heal up and then we'll save. Just because we did one of the more grindy Pokemon. And then we need a Larvitar to Pupitar. Oh. It's because we have Pupitars that are getting replaced with Tyranitars. I didn't even count them. Take our XP share. Put our Pupitar up front. Because we can do what we were doing with the Golbats. With no XP share, and we're getting 1,000 each, so. And then our Larvitar needs 2 levels. 2,500 XP, so. Let's get into the cave. Let's hit the wrong button. Go to our pack, and we will flash so we can see. And we're specifically looking for Golbats now. Because we can rock slide in and get 1,000 XP. Not a Golbat. So this Pupitar has 2 levels to go. Let's see. Golbat, very nice. My only fear is getting confused raid and killing ourselves, so. And a bite, that's fine, just stop critting. Go. Stop flinching. Wing attacks resisted. Rock slide. And we missed. Pupitar, child. Been doing so good, don't get beat up now. Thank you. Alright, that's gonna be some good XP right there. So we're not sharing it with anybody. That's 1,026. There we go. That's better. That a couple times. Golbat, very good. So they know Mean Look, Bite, Wing Attack, and Confuse Ray. Pupitar, buddy, you gotta stop flinching. You are a rock cocoon. Getting bit by a bat. Like, you should break his teeth off. There you go. Let's try that again. We're taking all kinds of unnecessary damage just because we're getting flinched and missing. Golduck, okay. As long as you can just sit there and try to buff yourself while you hurt yourself for it. So let's try it. Fusion. Crunch. There you go. What do we learn? 3 okay. Screech, that's fine. It's gonna lower our defense, which sucks. But then if you psych up and copy my stat changes, be nice. Screech again. It's a 4, yeah, our defense just dropped by 4 stages, but he wasted a turn. But holds on with 1 health, so that's a thing. And then copies our -4 defense. AI is so weird. We can at least get through a level without dying, that'd be great. Then we just won't find anything. How about that? Hello. You. So that's actually another thing. I'm interested in Gen 8 because it looks like they're doing both overworld sprites and wild encounters, and I'm interested in how that's going to work. Because at first I didn't think I was going to like it, but then I played Let's Go, and overworld encounters is actually pretty cool. Like, looking at it and playing it are two different things. And I'm actually really excited to get into Let's Go and doing shiny hunting, now that they've said everything will work with Pokemon Home. So that's going to be really fun. And that means we can get our last Mewtwo in Let's Go, and it'll count. Because we played Fire Red and Alpha Sapphire. Fire Red and Leaf Green for Kanto, because you can breed. So we have two Mewtwo's, which is Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y. So we still need a Living Dex Mewtwo, actually. I like the overworld Pokemon. I actually do too. Let's see. Slide. And like I said, I'm going to want a shiny hunt, but I'm going to have to shiny hunt both games because there's version exclusives. So that means two Mewtwo's. I can get a shiny Living Mewtwo, regular Living Mewtwo, and then the shinies for the Megas I can take care of in Ultra Sun and Ultramoon. So close. Okay, we'll switch. Doesn't look like it'll be the entire game, just the wild area. Yeah, see, that's something I was interested in. So maybe the wild area is overworld sprites and the rest of the game is normal. Wild encounters, I guess I should say. Because now there's not necessarily a set normal. So, Onyx. There's Earthquake. That level up. I'll get her to 54. Go. So how much XP you need? 11,000. Okay. So we'll go heal. We'll put her back in the front and keep doing what we're doing, because that's going to make it go faster. Though I do wish we had a Pokemon follower. I do. I miss that, actually. Like, in Pokemon Yellow and Heart Gold Soul Silver, I really liked having the followers. And I really liked in Heart Gold Soul Silver, because when we were doing the Cute Charm, if your follower is shiny, then they will stay shiny. And Let's Go has followers. It didn't change. It's okay. Not even a ride, just to have a buddy there. Yeah. Oh yeah, because you do ride on some of the Pokemon in Let's Go. Yeah. One thing I want to look into is, can you encounter legendary Pokemon again in Let's Go? Or once you find it, is that it? Because, like, can you catch a living one and then go for a shiny one? Nope, stop. Satsu Flash. I think certain ones you can, because I think I've seen people catching the legendary birds in the wild. But I could be wrong. I've done my research. I haven't played too much of Let's Go. I did really like it when I was playing it. Fuse Ray, come on, Pupitar, you got this. You got it. Lucky Duckies believe. No. Dang it. Confused no more. Good job. Well, it didn't last long, so that's good. Yeah, we need 11,000 XP, so fighting Golbats gives us 1,000 each time. It splits it with yourself if you have the XP share. That's dumb. Why not just give me the all XP? Huh. That's weird. I figured if I had the Pokemon with the XP share in the front, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so we'll Rock Slide. That's fine. We get locked in a battle. Good job. Another 1,000 XP. Even if we can get through most of it by ourselves and then XP share it, be good. Save a little bit of time. That way we only have to do like 10 fights instead of 20. We also need to check on our egg. So we run from you. It moves around inside sometimes. It must be close to hatching. Okay, cool. So that egg is our Sudowoodo. That's why I have one sitting off to the side. We are working on our Sudowoodo gender variants, because it is yet again another gender variant Pokemon. Out of the 98 different pairs of Pokemon that have differences if they're male or female, Johto has 44 of them. So just under half. It's crazy. So we're looking for Golbats because that's where we get the best XP and it's a pretty easy fight. And of course nothing's, there we go. Gonna show up. Graveler, we don't want you. Just because they can Earthquake and really mess us up. Golbats are easy because even if they do hit us, it's not very powerful. Take quite a few hits from a Golbat. Although now we're not finding them, even though they're 40% encounters. So close. Other than getting the money for Porygon, this right here is the last big grind of Pokemon Crystal. Because 55 is the highest level evolution that we have to worry about. And then we need to save up our money for Porygon, so we can get Porygon 2. Oh, Pupitar, why are you flinching? Flinched and crit. Okay. And confused. Pupitar, what is going on with you, child? Need you to come through for me here. Lucky Duckies, say yes. Very good. It's an unnecessary beating. I don't know if I have any potions either. I think I only have max potions. Take a look. I've got ethers, lives, potions. Great. I love that you call them lucky duckies. That's what they are. They spin around, they're little ducks, and gotta get lucky. I don't think they're actual ducks, they're just little birds, but they're yellow, so I'm calling them ducks. So we need some more Golbats. Gotta make the grind a little bit easier. I say that, and then we get flinched, crit, and then confused. Wing attack, good. That doesn't do much. That's better. That's what that fight is supposed to look like. A little bit of a poke, mild inconvenience, then one shot, XP. Now if we can keep doing that, we can do that like 2 or 3 more times. If we get fights like the one before that, then we've got like 1. Golduck, okay, so again, high risk, high reward, decent XP. Go for it. We're gonna have to heal up for our moves anyway. Gonna do literally nothing, so that's fine. Crit did 4 damage, so go with it. We've learned 3 crunches will take care of a Golduck. try to psych up, but there's no stat changes yet. And psych up with nothing again. Okay. That was easy enough. Oh, holds on with 1. Okay. So rude. Fusion. Ooh, I hope that's not enough. That would suck. Okay, good. So, we need to heal anyway, so now we really need to heal. Let's get out of here. So when we're wanting to fight Pokemon, nothing shows up. When we're trying to go heal, first square is like, no, we're fighting. Run. Can't escape. What's... Okay. Okay. Get crit with a water gun. No, we're not using the next Pokemon. Get that away from me. Sorry, I was trying to heal you. Game was like, not today. Alright, we'll check out our XP. I honestly lost count. I think I need like 6,000 more. Which is not absolutely terrible. Uh, 5,000. 5212. Okay. So, 5212. Oh, about 4 or 5 more Goldats. Because it's a little over 1,000, so that we get from them. So we'll fight as many Golbats as we can, and then we'll switch to Typhlosion with XP share if we need to. That way we're not wasting time. And then we lead Typhlosion, give the XP share to our Larvitar, get our actual living Pupitar. This is how the Golbat fight is supposed to get poked, one shot, XP. But I have not had luck with it recently. So 1,074. And we needed 5,200. There we go. This is much better. This is what we want. Fight. Not that much damage. You don't flinch. You rock slide. Very good. That is how that is supposed to go. Because we rock slide at one shots, get 1,000 XP. Okay, so it was like 2,100 and we 52. Now we're looking for Golbats. It's because they're easy fights. Here we go. Mean look, that's fine. Lock me in. I wanted to fight you anyway. See if it could go like that every time, that'd be nice. Then no damage at all. Take those. Alright. We're almost there. Get 1026 per Golbat. Let's look at the wrong Pokemon. Now we need 2086. So 2 Golbats is going to be just shy. That's what's annoying. Because 2 Golbats is going to be like 2050. So we're going to be like 30 XP short. Which is just ridiculous. Infuse Ray. Alright. There we go. The Lucky Duckies say... What do they say? They say yes. Go. And 1026. So close. Can we get another Golbat, please? We can. There we go. Things are going our way now. That's good. And mean look. Yes. Oh no, I can't leave. But you can. And we're gonna be just shy of a level up, which is just so rude. It's right there. We're like 30 XP away. 34. Jeez. Let's see, what do we got? A Golbat. Okay, this works out. Rock Slide. Infuse Ray. Let's test our luck here. We literally have 34 XP left. The Lucky Duckies say no. Ouch. You confused me twice, that's good. Lucky Duckies round 2. They say yes. This battle has been approved by the Lucky Ducky Commission. And we crit. Good job, Pupitar. How come that one gave 1074? It's level 50. No, we're level 55. Probably a level higher. Pupitar is evolving! Hey! That gets rid of that. And our latest capture is now a second Tyranitar, but that's going to be our Mega Tyranitar. And our counts get to change. 760 Pokemon remain for the non-shiny portion of the OCD Dex Challenge. We go up to 456 Pokemon. Evolved into Tyranitar. Okay, so now we can put our Typhlosion back in the front and give our baby Larvitar our XP share. Because we had Pupitars. I did not even add them to the count because 1, they were off screen, and 2, I knew they were going to evolve. If you evolve in a Pokemon, you gain a Pokemon by the evolution, but then you lose a Pokemon by losing that form. So we're not looking friendly hunting. So I didn't even bother adding it to the count mostly because I didn't do it on screen. But we are now hunting Pupitar, which we're going to do the XP share way because Tyranitar one-shots everything on this route and we don't need a lot of XP. And more Golbats. And then after this we've got 3 evolutions left. We should be able to go get our other Sudowoodo egg. We've got a Croconaw, Feraligatr, and a Oddish into a Gloom because we need a Gloom for Blossom. And we have to get our Sudowoodo gender variants and then work on our Chikorita eggs. The scary part is the Chikorita, only Meganium, which is nice, has a gender variant, which means we need 1 female Meganium. The starters have a 12.5% chance of being female. The male to female ratio is ridiculous. So we gotta start cracking eggs on those and hope we get lucky. So we need 5 total because we've got Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium, and then the gender variant Meganium. So that's 5 total, and I'm hoping out of 5 eggs we can get at least 1 female. But we'll see. Because I feel like Bulbasaur, because Venusaur had gender variants, those eggs took a little bit of time for us to finally get our female. It's been a minute, I actually don't remember. Maybe just Earthquake. So, takes care of that. How much XP does the Larvitar need? 14. Okay, so that's not terrible. Again, Golbats are ideal because with XP share they do 500 XP, so 3 Golbats get us to evolve. Alright, now it'll get us to level up. We evolve at 30. But we'll fight everything that we find. And then the we've got Croconaw, Feraligatr, and Bloom. We'll work on some eggs, and then We need to sell stuff. Try to get enough money to get Porygon. Because we need 55 coins. I think we've got... I don't know how many coins we've got actually. I think we got 1,000 something. We played that game a little bit. Okay, so we Earthquake. It's what, 300 something? So just run through here. I'm hoping that Sudowoodo will hatch soon because instead of us making noise, we're walking around and doing fights and stuff. So we're not really walking as far as it feels like. So once we get our next batch of Pokemon, we can go to Goldenrod. Crack that egg open and replace it. Close to the level up, I know. Let's see. 26. 26. 268. I can count. Alright, so this one will definitely do it. Just hit Earthquake. We level up. We still need another level after that, but it's okay. XP, it's not bad. We need 268. And learn Thrash, yes. Get rid of Screech. Okay, so we're at 29. And you need 3121 to evolve. So not terrible at all. There's a Golbat, which is nice. That's 500. Which means we'll need 26 left. We can just keep getting Golbats, that'd be nice. It's weird, because you never really want the bats. They're annoying. But, strangely enough, you get the most XP out of Golbats. In this specific cave, anyway. Ursaring would have been nice, but it's already nighttime and Ursaring doesn't show up at night. There we go. So let's get us to 2100. So once we evolve this one, we'll fly over to Goldenrod, crack that egg open, put everything in the box, get our next Sudowoodo egg out, and I guess we can... The thing is, I don't know if we've got the male and female that we need, so I don't want to pull them out of the daycare yet. Golduck, which I think an Earthquake will take care of him. So I was going to say that we can take him out, put the Chikorita in. But the one that we caught, almost. Okay, the one that we caught in the wild was a male, so we need a female. We need a male and a female. Virginia variants. Cut. It's 559. But Golduck is actually the best XP, but I think it's the rarest counter.
It might not be the truth. What is true?
Sorry, 1494.
It's what you want it to be.
So we're almost done. Come on. Another Golduck, that's nice. So Earthquake's not quite enough. Let's just cut, see how much that does. Because earthquake's resisted since he's water. A little less than half. Lowers our defense. Cut again. Very close. Infusion, which is special, so defense getting low doesn't really matter. But we're confused. Okay. Just need you to hit this cut, please. The lucky duckies say no. Not today. Jeez. It's based off your attack stat, and Typhlosion's pretty strong. And he's at 67. Lucky duckies approved. Get that out of here. Which means I need like 900 more XP. Because I was at 14 something. So we'll need like 400 after this. So we can go ahead and head to the outside so we can fly to Goldenrod. Fight something outside. Hopefully evolve. Fly to Goldenrod. Crack an egg. Some decent progress. Alright. Find something to fight, please. There you go. Last square, too. I'll take it. A Golbat! That's fine. It's just funny, because when we're looking for them, they don't show up. Flamethrower. This should get us the level up. It's 485. They're weaker outside. Level 30. There we go. What? Larvitar's evolving? Oh my goodness. So I just typed in Larvitar because that's what I read. Got a Pupitar. That gets our counts going down to 759. 759 non-shiny Pokemon remain before Sword and Shield comes out. We're at 457. Your Larvitar evolved into Pupitar. Very nice. Take this away from you. And then we'll take a look at our egg. It moves around and sometimes. It moves around inside sometimes. It must be close to hatching. Alright, so that being said, we're going to fly to Goldenrod. Gotta crack this egg open real quick. Maybe. Bike. There we go. Alright, so we're going to work on cracking this egg because we're almost there. It is going to be a Sudowoodo. The first one that we caught in the wild was a male. And Sudowoodo does have gender variants. So we're looking for at least one female in the next 2 eggs. Only got one right now. I've got Sudowoodo in the daycare. So hopefully between the 2 of them I can get a female because Sudowoodo is a 50-50 as far as gender odds. So it shouldn't be ridiculous like the starters. So really we have a 50-50 shot of this first one being female. So if that's the case, then this next egg, it doesn't matter what it is. Because if we have 2 females, one of them could be our living, and then we'll have a male and a female. So that being said, the next egg we'll take out. Well, it depends on what this is. What I'm getting at is we need to take the Sudowoodo out of the daycare so we can put Chikorita in, and that'll be the last thing that we need to breed and evolve is the Chikorita line. But I don't want to pull the Sudowoodo out until we know we have what we need. Because I don't want to do it twice and pay for it twice. So I'll hatch this egg, see what we get. Then we will put everything in the box. Then we'll run over to the mart and sell off a bunch of stuff. Because we need to buy coins for Porygon. So we need Porygon too. We should be pretty close to cracking this egg open though, because it said it was already moving. Or maybe like a song or two. I like how I said that instead of a couple minutes. We're gonna measure time in songs now, not by actual minutes. Oh, no, child. Why do you hate me? How about you just respawn? That way, thank you. And turn around. Okay, so we got our Ampharos for Mega Ampharos. We got 3 Octilleries. 1 is our regular, and 2 are our gender variant, so that's 4 Pokemon. We got a Tyranitar, a Mega Tyranitar, a Pupitar, so that's 7. So we started off at 450 today. We've added 7 to the count, which means we're doing good. Because if we play every day and add 4 Pokemon to the decks every day, we will be done in time for Sword and Shield. So we are ahead of schedule right now. We added 7. This one will be 8. And then we have 3 more evolutions, which means we can add 11 Pokemon today. And working on Chikoritas. We need Scyther, which tomorrow I'm going to do the bug catching contest, since it'll be Tuesday. We're going to try to find ourselves another Scyther and hopefully win so we can get a Sunzone or Blossom. And then we will trade everything over to Moon so we can do the item evolutions. And Crystal is done. So yeah, I think we're going to finish Crystal up tomorrow because it's, let's see, a little bit of time consuming stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it tonight. Which means we will get into Alpha Sapphire on Wednesday. And we've already done a little bit of work on Alpha Sapphire. We switched over there because we finally got my new Katsukity capture card, which is nice because they're not making them anymore. Just because the laws changed in Japan, so you can't mod your systems. A capture card is considered modding, so basically whatever is made and whatever's left. How long are you playing tonight? Probably maybe 30 more minutes, to be honest. Getting this egg, getting the next Sudowoodo egg, and getting the 3 evolutions. That way we still have a little bit of something to do tomorrow. That way it's not just, okay, let's play for like 20 minutes. And I'll probably stream, oh, there we go, here's our egg. We got a 50-50 shot, and hopefully this is it. What do we got? Well, yeah, we know it's a Sudowoodo. Dancing, dancing. Is it a male or a female? Not give you a nickname. You are male. Okay, so the next one that we get needs to be a female. So let's go ahead and put it in the box. So we have our living, which is, no, we have the one that we caught in the wild, which is a male. We have this baby, which is a male. So we'll put, wait, what box are we in? Box 12. We need to go box 8. Well, that'll actually, that adds one because we do need another Sudowoodo for our gender variant, so that baby does count. Okay. That goes down to 758 Pokemon remaining. And our total is the wrong window. Goes up to 458. We're in box 8 now? Yeah. We'll drop off our Pupitar, our Tyranitar, that's our Mega, and our living Tyranitar, and our baby Sudowoodo. So back to box 12. 3 Pokemon left. Because I have to come back tomorrow to do the, what's it called, bug catching contest anyway, because they don't do it on Mondays. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I didn't get a start on that totodile. Yeah. And we need another scyther for our scissors. Might actually need 2 scythers, and if that's the case, we can breed. But I know we need a male for the gender variants. And as far as Pseudo Widow's concerned, we need a female for our gender variants. You really not have an egg ready? Okay. Bad. I don't. Okay. So, not off, because I figured we'd have an egg at this point, but I guess not. Oddish needs 1 level, Crocodile needs 3, Totodile needs 15. No, 13. So, you need the most, we're going to start with you. Do the XP share. And we'll go to the mart. Forget how to ride in a straight line. We'll go to the mart. Still forget how to walk in a straight line. Excuse me. And we're gonna sell some stuff. As I click buy. We're gonna sell some stuff. Sell an HP up. Sell a nugget. Sell 2 of these, that's good. Sell a rare candy. No, that's not gonna do anything. We keep the amulet coin. Don't need escape ropes anymore, so we'll get our money back there. Dragon scale, max elixir. Let's see. Porygon's a gift, and Scyther is, what's it called? The bug catching contest which you have to shoot park balls for, so we can sell a little bit of money. Keep our Pokeballs, but we'll sell everything else. And we can't sell those. We can sell... Let's just sell our TMs, because we're done playing the game. We're just working on evolving. And then TMs in the later games we can use multiple times, so go for it. Let's make some money. Flip all of these and see how much money we have towards that. We're gone. Interesting that they're worth different values. They're not all worth the same amount. Can't sell HMs. Like I said, we're not fighting anybody else really. We're just working on evolutions and stuff like that, so sell everything that we can. Can't sell HMs, and we're back to the beginning. Let's go to Celadon real quick. See how much we need. Saffron. No, Saffron's the train, Celadon is the game corner. I know my Pokemans. We hope to see you again. Thank you. Sorry, I was updating my notepad. Let's fly on over to Celadon, which is the town right next to us, but that's fine. And we'll go down to the game corner. Need coins. I do need coins. It's 1,000 for 50. It's 10,000 for 500. We need 5,500. Spend all our money. Let's go. 4,400. Are we gonna get enough? Oh no. We need 55.55. We have 54.60. We are so close. We need 95 more coins. So we need money. Coins for you, come again. Jeez, so close. Save. Gambling's bad, kids. Oh, slot machine. Okay, so depending on where you go, there's different coins, or the different games. At 3. Dang it. Okay, so click, click, click. What's happening? Oop, there's a 7. Squirtle. It's Pikachu. Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter where we line it up. I don't like this though. That's a slot machine. That's a slot machine. Maybe each row is a different game. I've just been playing over there. Oh. So almost all of them are slot machines. We just picked the weird game, and that's how I won more coins. Yes. Hey. Okay, we need 55.55. So we want to play again. We go for a level 5. Hey! We're getting close. Again. Let's say level 2. Dang it. I will play again. Level 2. Level 6. Dang it. Okay. Statistically speaking, level 2 is still a better bet. 4. Stick with it. Dang it. At least it wasn't level 2. Still don't get this. Basically, level 1, of course. Give me 1 second, I'll explain it. Level 2. Okay, so basically, the game starts. It says choose a card. That's just flashy. It just says pick a card. And then that card can be a Pikachu, a Jigglypuff, a Poliwhirl, or an Oddish. And it could be anywhere from level 1 to level 6. You can pick a square and say, I think it's going to be Pikachu level 1. If that's the case, you get 24 coins. If you say, I think it's going to be any Pokemon, but it's going to be a level 1 Pokemon, it gets you 6 coins. I don't know the actual payout, because it's kind of weird. So I don't know what the multipliers are, but just an example. You get more coins if you get the specific one. You can guess that specific Pokemon, that specific level, or a block of 2 levels. Basically, if the card revealed is in the selection that you made, whether it be that specific card, that row, or that block, so card roulette, basically, yes. We are missing 3 Jigglypuffs, 3 Poliwhirls, and 2 Odyshes. I'm gonna say it's definitely gonna be a Pikachu. Gosh. And then the little blocks on the left, those yellow ones, are basically how many turns you have until all the cards go back to the deck. So on the next turn, all the cards are going to go back. 2 Pikachu, yes. See, cards have been shuffled. Save for the bet for a big block at the beginning. We don't need too much left, so I'm just going to try to test our luck here. There we go. We need 55, 55. So we just try our luck here with these cards. Level 2. Went to 67 to 85. See, yeah, I don't get the payout, but we have 54.85 and we need 55.55. Cost 3 coins to play. Yep. Come on. We haven't pulled any level 5s yet. You're in there, I know you are. Jeez. Let's see. But yes, it basically is card roulette. Oh my goodness. Level 5. Come on. There we go. So we won 18 coins for that. Okay, so it says times 3 on the very edge. And it says times 6, so I think that's your payout. The cards have been shuffled. So if we get 3 times 24, if you can guess the specific card. Let's see. Level 4. There we go. So that's 18 coins. So 54.94. Level 2. Nope. Level 2. Dang it. Just gonna keep going for level 2. Dang it. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna update this so we'll know why we're gambling. These coins for Porygon. So we're at 54.79, which is really dang close. Give me a level 2 card. That's all I need. 18. Oh my goodness. Haven't seen any level 2 cards yet. There we go. So they'll go to 88 if I'm right? Yeah, okay, so multiplier on the side is multiplied by the selection that you make. So it costs 3 coins to play. So if I choose this block, it says times 3 on the side, which means I'll get 9 coins. If I choose this, it says times 6 on the very left of my selection, so that means I'll get 18 coins. This says times 24, so that means I'll get 24 times 3, which is 72 coins. This says times 2, which means I'll make 6 coins. And if I pick the Pokemon... Oh, times 2. Oh, wow. Okay. think it's gonna be Pikachu. No, incorrect. Pikachu. Yeah. So that should give me 12 coins. Okay, so yeah, I know how the game works now. So the deck gets shuffled after this. Let's try our luck. Level 4 Oddish, I'm feeling it. Oh. 54.88. Place your bet. First bet should be a big block. Level 3 to level 4. Darn, okay. This will be 18 coins. Dang it. 18 coins, come on. Yeah! Well, I guess 2. That's times 3, so that's only 9 coins. This would have been 18 coins. Let's go for level 3. Nope. 5. So 18 coin payout if we're correct. Level 1. Go for 5 again. There we go. So that should get us to 5,500. Need 55 more coins. Cost 3 to play, so we need 58 more coins. There we go. 40 coins. No level 6s yet. No. There we go. 18 coins. 27. 23. 23 coins for a Porygon. We haven't gotten a Pikachu yet. That's a times 4. Let's be 12 coins. Okay. Still haven't gotten a Pikachu. There it is. So we need 25 more coins. Let's see if we can get this. Pikachu level 5, let's go. Oddish level 6, okay. Level 4. 3, that was close. I almost picked the big block. Level 4. Stick with it. Level 4. There we go. 18 coins. 39. Very close. We'll go for level 1. So close. Stick with level 1. There it is. 4 more coins. Cost 3 to play. 5. 6, dang. 5. 10 coins away. Level 5, and we just got 18. There we go. We did it. We don't want to play. We have enough coins. We're absolutely poor. We can buy a Porygon. Lots of TMs. TMs. Pokemans. Exchange your coins for fabulous prizes. Porygon! Yeah. Porygon, the virtual Pokemon, an artificial Pokemon created due to extensive research, can perform only what is in its program. We will not give it a nickname. We have 8 coins and $23. Life right there. We did it. Let's make our latest capture of Porygon. Unfortunately, our count does not go up because we have to evolve it into a Porygon too. But it does count as our latest capture. So we did finally get it. Save the game. We are now permanently broke. We don't need to buy anything else. So we'll get back on the train. Wrong town. Back on the train. Up here. Back to Johto. Go to Mount Silver. Maybe our egg's ready now. We didn't do much walking though. Stayed in a casino. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Fly on up to Mount Silver. And we've got Oddish, Crocodile, Totodile, and we can start there. Pick up tomorrow. So we added 8 more Pokemon. Technically 9. Let's see. We're gone. Yeah, we added 8 Pokemon. We're at 450 today. We needed 18, so there's 10 Pokemon left. So we're almost there. Tomorrow is definitely going to wrap up Pokemon Crystal. So we're going to go ahead and save the game here. We do need to do the bug catching contest in order to get our last Scyther. Hopefully last Scyther. I know we need 1 or 2. If we need 2, we'll throw one in the daycare and we'll do it that way. That way we're not waiting around. But the other chunk of Pokemon will be evolved in Moon with the items over there. That way we're not grinding looking for items. So we'll do both of those tomorrow. We'll probably do a stream early in the morning. Not like super early, but like 10, 11, where we catch and evolve what's left. And then a stream at normal time, like 3 to 5, where we do, well, maybe not even that long, maybe like 30 minutes or so later to do all the evolutions and stuff, because I need to transfer everything up into Bank and then the new games, so we'll go from there. But tomorrow we will wrap up Pokemon Crystal, and then Wednesday we will be back in Alpha Sapphire getting in Hoenn. So thank you guys for hanging out today. We did get a lot done. We finally got our Porygon and we were dirt broke. We have $23 and 8 coins. We sold all our TMs, but we did get the biggest grind out of the way, and that is both of our Tyrantars. So it's literally all downhill from here. We got to do a couple more eggs, some evolutions, and we are done. So we will be finishing Pokemon Crystal tomorrow. As always, thank you for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream every day from here on out, because if we catch 4 Pokemon a day, we will be complete with the non-shiny portion of the OCD Dex challenge before Sword and Shield comes out. So when Gen 8 drops, we're doing Gen 8 and we are doing shiny hunting. So we'll be doing Let's Go and Gen 8 in November. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Until next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.